I'm a skeptical robot.
ヒップホップの神といえば誰？シンガーでビッグなのは誰？エンタメの大黒柱は誰？ワールドカップに出てくるのは誰？グミグミグミグミグミグミグミヒップホップの神といえば誰？シンガーでビッグなのは誰？エンタメの大黒柱は誰？ワールドカップに出てくるのは誰？ヒップホップの神といえば誰？シンガーでビッグなのは誰？エンタメの大黒柱は誰？ワールドカップに出てくるのは誰？グミグミグミグミグミ
Baby, when the sun hits the lights, you know it's tapping time. Got that amber in my veins, sweet like a northern wine. You want me up, you pull me down. But the job feels brand new. From the tree down to the boy, I'm stuck on you. You got me tapped out, you hit that slow, let go. Tapped out for you. You're my breakfast in the wild, my reason to shine. I'll stack my heart like pancakes and drown it in your line. Every kiss is the kitchen. When I see you doing good, oh, what a peaceful flavor. I only take
shit, then I get banned again.
You were doing so good, but man, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like that. Hey, dude.
Don't ruin the chat, man. I don't like that kind of talk.
No.
Right?
I'm gonna fucking explode.
Fungus.
He's been blocked a couple times, and sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not.
He got the boot for good this time, though.
Fuck you.
Oh no,
You
he got the
suck.
boot for good a
cornball,
second
right,
time.
Luigi, make another one.
All right, hold on.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing, tight as a drum. You find the battle's already won. I'm taking hold of every moment, given strength by the breath of life. I'm gonna stake my claim. I'll fight to survive. I've worked hard every night and day, so I'm prepared to make my way. Mind and body are a perfect team. Now's my chance to live my dream. I'm taking hold of every moment, given strength by the breath of life. I'm gonna stake my claim. I fight to survive.
Hello! Hey now, welcome to Skeptical Robot. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Aaron Goes to Jail day?
I couldn't be better.
How's it going, everybody? As you all know, I wasn't going to do introductions today, but with me, as always, are my wonderful, amazing co-hosts, Mr. CORNdiff and Mr. Gummi Chainsaw. How you guys doing?
Hey, what to do, people?
I'm great. Glad to be here.
How are you guys celebrating Aaron Goes to Jail Day?
Me personally, I'm just not going to go to jail today.
I'm doing it by making sure that my butthole is very clean and uninvaded. You know, best of luck to Aaron and all, but he might really just be better off greasing himself up like a pig and getting on all fours. Yeah, just my thought. But anyway.
Yeah, the way what I said about Aaron is like, you know, I don't want harm. Like, I don't want Aaron to get shanked, but I want a prisoner to lift his shirt and show a shank in his waistband just to give reality to Aaron and then walk away.
I think, you know, that's good. I also will accept a solid slap to his smug face. Not even a punch, a slap. So, Trigger, thank you for celebrating 1 month of membership.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for being here. And actually, that reminds me, I have to make a couple of announcements real quick. Announcements. I don't even know if that's the right word. But folks, please consider getting a membership. We have actually introduced a second tier membership, which will give access to all past episodes of Skeptical Robot ad free.
Whoa.
It is a little bit of a jump in price from 99 cents to $2.99, but let me just tell you again, ad free.
I don't know if the police know about this deal or not. I mean, that's basically criminal pricing.
I'm going crazy. Crazy sales.
It's a good thing Aaron's in jail because he'd be locked up next.
So yeah, please, folks, just think about it. Consider it. New little feature. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you and tell you that I think that I disabled ads on everything, but I am not 100% sure.
I mean, no matter what, thanks for spending your time with us more than
Yes,
anything.
thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. We know that there are so many places you could be. We love that you are here with us talking about maple syrup. There's going to be a story to this, folks. We promise. I know it sounds like kind of a boring story, but it's actually really interesting. One other announcement I have to make is me and my friends at Hackride Studios channel have come to the decision that we are going to be putting our unboxing shows on hold for a little while. It's not permanent, but there have just been a few things that have come up in the past couple of weeks that have actually been very discouraging to us to continue doing it. Copyright issues, life issues. It's just kind of become a little bit more trouble than we were expecting. So all things are good on Hackride Studios channel. We are maybe going to try to find some other content to bring, but currently right now, when it comes to us covering Howard Stern and serious stuff, apparently there's somebody out there that doesn't like it. So
Would you
There's
say
that.
you reboxed them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to do that. But yeah, we were on the air the other night and they literally cut our stream. I mean,
No shit.
we've done over 80 shows. And I'm not going to lie, every one of them, 90% of them come with some kind of warning from us or to us, I'm sorry, that just say, hey, you can't do this. And we've had to take it down for a couple of days. Every single time we dispute it and we win, but still it's not up. We lose that time. We lose those viewers. We get people asking us what's going on, and it just becomes a hassle. It really does. And then also it does accumulate into the YouTube strikes, or at least the YouTube warnings, not the strikes. And so now it's kind of an issue of us getting a little scared, and we don't want to lose a channel for doing something that we think is perfectly right and legal, or having to fight for something that we think is perfectly right and legal. It's been a hassle. And then, yeah, this was the first time they actually just took us right off the air, and it was annoying. It was really annoying, and it really just became discouraging to everybody. And so I love KC, I love DJ Electra, and maybe we're going to think of some other kind of content to bring. But right now, covering Howard, just we're a little burned out, and we would have to really kind of get motivated to do it again.
Might be
So-
more Rumble type of show.
Well, that's the thing is we do air it on Rumble, and we also live stream it on X. But we just can't get the same numbers, and trying to get people to transplant over to Rumble is, God, it's way more difficult than we expected it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe that means we should start investing in putting Rumble content on Rumble now, so that in the event that we need it later. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know.
I love putting content.
I love putting content too. You know what else I love? Syrup.
Oh,
Some like jelly. I like syrup. That's all the toss out of me. I can't talk today.
Gummi's a little under the weather. If
Yeah.
you can't tell.
Yeah, shout outs to chat. I just say hi to all you individually. I don't even have the energy to type. So hugs. That's why I put hugs to everybody in one shot. So love you guys. But I apologize for the sniffing and sneezing that'll probably happen here and there. So
Yeah,
my bad, guys.
you're not bothering anybody.
I still want to hang out with y'all.
Yes, I will read 199 super chats. from the pores. Also, I want to thank anybody watching this. I have gotten a lot of positive attention this week and some negative for my playlist on the iconic moments of the Dabbleverse. It is something I started over a year and a half ago. And once I started doing live streaming, I neglected it. And I've been meaning to update it for over a year now. And I felt suddenly motivated this week with all of the lawsuit shit going on. And I have gotten, I believe I got 40 new subscribers to my channel this week, like something like that. And so thank you. Thank you, everyone. But what's funny is that it also got some hate from some of John. Okay, those faces are looking, I'm guessing something happened. I have not checked. Big Daddy Dodo, thank you for the $9.99. I'm digging your new videos, Luigi. I smell corn dust. Hey, Gummi. Pernil.
Depends. If my mom's cooking it, pernil. If my dad's cooking it, it's just whether it's roast pork or steak.
Pernil. I've never heard that. That's funny.
It's a roast pork shoulder. So good.
Interesting. Big Daddy Dodo, please check out the playlist. It's a full playlist that I started, and it is in chronological order of all the iconic moments of the Dabbleverse, even going back to the Stern Show. And it's building. It's building. But I also saw this Nigsaw. Thank you.
Thank you, Nigsaw.
For 50 Luigi Greenberg memberships. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have had some amazing, very generous gifts this week, and I'm humbled. I'm very, very humbled. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's interesting. Gina Levy got a gifted membership. Hey. All right. Didn't know she was a fan.
Nice.
You're welcome here.
Already a member, Gina.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you.
I always like kind of strolling through the names just to see who's been checking us out. Thank you so much.
Hey, Levyverse too.
Nightwave Radio.
FKA the Ghetto Basement. He's an amazing guy. He's PASP's Pretty Antisocial's main mod. Really sweet guy. Super cool guy.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
What we got?
What?
Oh no.
Another 50 memberships from Deadfool. Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead ass, bro.
I'm actually scrolling through because there's so many.
Well, keep scrolling, asshole.
Deadfool with 50 Luigi Greenberg memberships. Okay, now I got to do something here. Hold on. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see. What do we want to give them for these? That shimmy is probably worth it all. Thank you, Deadful. Thank you so much. How about we do this? And also, even Big Daddy Dodo, how I think you deserve this for that super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Oh my god!
And don't forget the most recent super chat.
Oh, we got another one?
From Hammers.
Here. Thank you, everyone. We are so humbled by the generosity.
Oh yeah,
Thank
CORNdiff
you.
hasn't heard this yet. What Hammers is asking for.
Wait, oh, I bet I know what it is.
The
But
new sound
let's
effect.
see. Here we go. Super Gummy. Oh, fart drop, please. You got it, sir. Shit, where is it? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm in a different studio. Hold on. It's coming.
Push too hard.
Okay, I'm ready. I got it. Ready? All right, here we go.
Retro farts.
I'll tell you what. Hamhead, since you guys are such loyal, consistent, generous givers, at any moment of the show that you ask for that, just put it in chat and you got it anytime.
Luigi, we're getting behind.
I'm seeing colors on our
Oh
screen.
boy. Oh my goodness. Donna G with the 1999. Thank you. I am excusing Gummi. Gummi was working this evening. Some soup and TLC in your future. Feel better. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, Donna, we've only been married for like a month. I'm ready to renew our vows. Just saying.
I called her Mrs. Chainsaw the other day. It was kind of funny.
Dame Saw, if you will.
I like that. Let's see. Nixaw, thank you for the $2. Thank you for the membership, Deadfool. Thank you for being here, Nixaw. Thank you
My God.
so much.
They're trying to kill me.
Captain Deadfool, you're welcome, Nixaw. Thank you for the $20. Oh my goodness.
It's going. It's still going.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you for the $20. Thank you so much. Oh my God. This
You
is
guys are
incredible.
amazing. Thank you so
This
much.
is incredible. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to play the. Okay, so that is just too much. We can't ignore it. So we're going to play this for Miss Donna G, and then we're going to play a little something to thank for those gifted memberships and the super chats. Thank you so much.
I had
That
to
cheese-
make a change. Yeah.
That cheeseburger looks delicious.
Luigi, we're not done. They're not
Oh
done.
my gosh. Wow. Nixaw with $20. Thank you, Deadfool.
It continues. Oh my God, you guys. I'm going to cry.
Oh,
Holy shit. What the fuck?
oh my gosh.
Thank you guys.
Captain Deadfool with $50. Always welcome, Nixaw.
Yeah, keep scrolling. Holy shit, you guys.
Are y'all kidding? This is I'm totally speechless right now. Thank you. Hold on, I'm getting there. Gee, oh my God.
All right, it's a great show.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw the story. What do you just want us to do?
Yeah.
What do you want us? We'll do it right now. Whatever it is. $50.
How many of what do y'all want us to put where?
Yeah, exactly.
Just tell us. Thank you. How about a cat? You. Oh my! I'm blown away here.
I
am
toilet paper because holy shit.
Wow. I'm so speechless and humbled and grateful. And is that a turd or is that meat?
That is creepy. Oh my god, that looks like Fruithead.
Oh, it does. It actually does. It's funny. Have you seen that? Have you seen the horror
Holy
short film
shit!
made by
I'm
Gushers?
sorry. Pause right
CORNdiff?
now and scroll down more.
Uh-oh.
Deadfool, you delicious bastard. Thank you.
Crazy son of a bitch.
I'm sorry if I just yelled into the mic, but that caught me off guard.
I
Popped.
don't know what to say. I am.
When you're at a loss of words, Luigi,
Yeah.
get Jimmy.
I died.
I'll give you cute eyes. Thank you.
I died. I died of absolute gratitude.
You guys are insane. Thank you
This
so
is
much, man.
this is so ridiculously generous. Thank you. Thank you. Deadful, Nigsaw, I don't know what I can do to repay this, but this seems to make Hamhead happy. How about the Mike Walker fart? There you go.
Oh, wait, do it again. Let me open my mouth.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god, scroll down more. Jesus Christ, you
You're
guys.
kidding me. Are you?
You guys are psychopaths and we love you for it.
Why do people tune into this?
I think Luigi had a stroke.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
$100 from Nigsaw.
We got a super chat war going on here.
It says you're an asshole, Deadpool. You're not an asshole, Deadpool. You're not an asshole. Oh my god. I really got nothing now. Whatever story we tell is not even going to be interesting.
I just a lime. I don't know what to say.
Someone said they wanted me to be Lenny again. Hold on.
Maybe a puffer fish.
Stop asking me to put my kidney stones into my mouth.
Oh, wait. Hang
My
on.
Venmo is Dragon to No Guard.
Yep, I'm gonna make. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Does Mike Mersch have to be? Does he have to be here? I wrote into Dear Abby asking for advice on how to deal with Mike Morse.
Here you go. I'll be a dragon kitty for you. Holy shit! Jesus Christ, dead fool.
Are you?
Oh my god!
I'm just turning into a rooster. I don't know what to do. Little tiny mouth opens.
I cannot believe this. Wow.
Oh,
Deadful, thank you. Another $100. I know, but I still love you, Nix. I don't think you're an asshole.
and scroll down some more because Big Daddy Dodo. Oh Jesus!
Big Daddy Dodo, thank you for the 1999. I was in the middle of taking a pee at a rest stop when everyone started gifting 20s. I figure I'll do my part.
Nope, keep rolling.
Thank you. What did we?
Fuck?
What did we do to deserve this?
I swear, I think my cold's going away. Holy shit!
Giving me a fever.
Nigsaw with $100. Go fuck yourself, Deadful. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you gonna take that, Deadpool? No, that's
We're obligated to say it, but we're not saying that.
I don't know what they're putting in the chat. I just read it.
Folks, whatever it is we're doing that you like, please tell us. We will do it more. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you, guys.
Why don't we just spend the
I'm
next
just
hour and a
so
half saying
adorable.
thank you? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Reverend Hammond, the super chats will make KB snipe you. That even that would really top the night off, wouldn't it? That is
let's do Reverend Bobcat.
Kevin doesn't want to do that to himself.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, here's one of my characters, Kevin Bobcat. Meow! You don't get no cat treats.
God, I wish you had a little phone you could pull up.
Oh my gosh,
I guess I could like turn it on and off where I'm trying to scream. Where I'm like, hey, listen, you guys.
Hey, I haven't seen the Cookie Monster before. That's great.
Thank you.
Cool.
KJ, welcome to level 2. Oh my God, dead fool.
Are you kidding?
I'm dead ass, bro.
KJ, thank you for becoming a member. Now you see the standards that we have for our members. I'm totally kidding.
I said, Lanisha, I will show you guys my cooter.
I better turn into a hand because I'm jerking Deadful off later.
I will hand out hand jobs, whoever needs them.
Oh my God.
Dead fool, another $100. If I could do that, I wouldn't be here. He's talking about being told go fuck yourself. Wow.
All this for syrup. I had no idea.
We should have been doing syrup before this.
Syrup's the new theme, guys.
Oh my
All right,
God.
Let's get it for 1 second, guys.
I am so blown away. Cooter cat. Cooter.
Cooter.
Yeah, I guess I should have been like keeping up with the Lenny voice since I'm dressed like Lenny. I had another version of Lenny actually that I didn't debut because I wasn't on for very long.
Sorry about that, guys. Family just called real quick.
Oh no. Do what you need. Here.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Here's the other version of Lenny, but I thought it looked a little too flamboyant.
I'm trying to... Holy shit, Nigsaw.
Are you kidding?
What? Oh, God.
What else? What fun character can I be?
Folks, Latanya's offering freebies for Dead Fool and Nigsaw. Just letting you know, in case you wanna reach out.
Dude. We're doing maple syrup.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think it was the facts. They liked the facts about maple syrup. 40 gallons to make 1 gallon, people. 40 gallons.
Luigi, look at the next chat.
I'm looking at it here. I just can't fucking believe it. Nigsaw, Dead Fool, please let me win for once, please.
Yeah, go down one.
I got it. KJ with 199.99. Okay, then, glad to be a member.
I'm going to have to start ripping teeth out.
I
don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. What did we do? And how do we thank you for all of the... I got to get rid of this. I'm sorry. I can't even look at myself. I am... Wow. I really don't know what to do, folks. I'm just so blown away right now.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this is how I feel right now. Haha, wink.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Delta Zero.
Oh, here you go. Delta
Oh
Zero, thank you for the
Thank you so much, brother.
super sticker, a blue thumbs down with nope written on it. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Folks, what can we even do to say thank you for all of this?
Like, I talk a lot of shit, but I am like speechless. Like, thank you guys. Like this is like,
Yes, you
it,
broke all of us. We don't know
bro,
what
you
to
fucking
do.
blue screened the three of us. All of you guys did. I
I'm not
mean,
kidding. I was actually like given an excuse to cancel the show tonight, and I was really thinking about canceling because I was like, I'll tell everyone why later, like next episode, because I think it's gonna be actually a really interesting thing to do. But
okay.
we had a guest cancel on us, and I was thinking about I'll say that we had a guest cancel on us, and I was thinking about canceling the show. Wow, glad
Man.
I didn't. This is unbelievable. I feel almost like I'm at a like I'm I feel like I'm on display at a zoo. Like I just like am staring out into the wild and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What do I do with my hands?
Like for real, like all jokes aside, like thank you guys.
You
Like,
do whatever they tell you to with your fucking.
yeah,
Yes, that's
exactly.
true. I will do whatever. Please tell me what to do.
We just come here to just like play farts and learn a thing or two, and you know, like I know we just want to make you guys happy, and you know the real world sucks. So if we can make you guys laugh for an hour or two, that's enough. But this is like ridiculous. Like I can't thank you guys, or we can't. Sorry, I can speak for the three of us when I say we can't thank you enough. Like
You have to, because I can't say anything.
Yeah,
I'm catatonic right now.
Call me Hordiff.
Yeah. CORNdiff.
Wow.
Thank you, Hammers.
Hamhead, thank you. Hamhead has been so incredibly loyal from day one. You are always helping, Hamhead. Thank you so much. And you're going to get another one. Here we go.
You know, I'm not going to lie. When I read his super chat, my inner monologue read it as like Ralph Wiggum. I'm like, I'm helping. Like, that's literally how I read it.
Go banana. Yeah. I am blown away with the generosity, the kind words. I'm speechless. Thank you so much. We try to put on an interesting show. We want to educate. Believe it or not, I do consider this show to be an educational show because we're trying to help people not be victims to predators, letting them know about scams. Of course, we like to have some fun along the way. And then, of course, we also like to occasionally snipe a gay man who likes to dance in a leather jacket. All of this does not seem nearly worth the product that we put out. The product that we put out does not seem worth what we just received. Yeah. But if it is in any way a portion, thank you. Just thank you.
Those 5 Amityville episodes we did. That's worth.
I'm so proud of those Amityville episodes. Not the sound quality. The sound fucking sucked. I was still learning, but I'm still so proud of those. And actually, I was thinking about revisiting that and trying to do it faster than we did because I was still learning what I was doing. But I've had an idea about getting a special guest to tell all of the Amityville stuff too.
Is it a vampire hunter?
Okay, I'll say this. I actually had an idea to get Bob Levy on the show and explain the Amityville thing to him and try to do it within 2 hours. I was going to try my best to do it within 2 hours.
Hey, look, I'm Bob Levy.
When things kind of went south with him and TSN, I didn't feel right reaching out and asking, but maybe some time has passed and maybe we'll still ask him. But I thought he would have been the perfect guest to talk about the Amityville stuff with. And then I also planned on maybe having Ray DeVito on. I thought he would have been good for it too. He's agreed to it, actually. I just need to connect with him.
Oh my God. Hot dog and corn dog in the mornings.
Wait, let's see. Let's see who I can be.
I don't like the shiny part on top.
That does look weird. I'm a banana.
Ooh. I feel vulnerable between you.
Look, it's funny. I look evil when I smile.
Yeah, you do.
Here, I'll make you more vulnerable. Hang on. There you go. How's that?
Oh no.
This thing is very expressive.
It is.
Oh my god.
Here, I got a hot dog too. You heard me. I'm sorry, folks. I'm kind of vamping here because I don't know how to recover from this. This is just nuts. This blows me away.
Yeah. All right, Joe. I'm gonna be like this.
Swing. No.
And look, my earrings jiggle.
I'm huge.
I think it was such a dumb facial expression.
I know. But I do get panties. Look.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to do the whole show like this. How's that? Maybe this will put us on the road to earning that money that we just got.
Yeah, look, and I was putting an axe in my head.
Wow. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, sorry we're thrown off. It's just
I don't know what to do. Let's just get into the story, I guess. But my goodness, thank you to everyone. I just don't know how to thank you enough. And I like this. What unholy hellish landscape have I wandered into?
yeah, I'm gonna be.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Hit like.
Yeah, please hit
Yeah,
like.
hit
I
like.
wish we could hit like to you.
Yeah.
I wish we could do that.
Wait. I can. Make me full screen for a second.
There you go.
There you go. It's the hearts. That's the best I can do. Let's be hitting like and get some money.
When you're the cat,
I'm
there's
trying to do all the
a lot
expressions.
more hearts.
It's because I'm zoomed out to get her whole body.
Oh, gotcha. That look better. Let's see. Nah, I like yellow there. All right, folks. Let's get into this story. God, I'm so
Yeah, here you guys. I'll be Pikachu.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's get into it, folks. This is an interesting story because it involves such a lame topic, maple syrup. I realize that is something that probably sounds really boring, but in this context, you're going to find out it's actually pretty interesting. So, what do you know? What'd you say?
They say the West was one with syrup.
That's what they say. What if I told you guys that in Canada, specifically in Montreal, that maple syrup is actually controlled in every aspect? The production, the price, the shipping.
Is it like a Schedule II narcotic or something?
I'm not joking. It is run by a cartel the same way that crude oil is run here in the United States. It is absolutely regulated to the point where people who grow maple syrup on their own property are not allowed to sell it. They have to, their only option is to give it to the government for the rate, for the given rate at that time, or else they will actually face legal action for selling it on what they consider to be a black market if they sell it themselves. And that has actually even escalated to the point where armed military approach farms and collect maple syrup from farmers with a check, or some sort of payment, to take their maple syrup and take it to the government because they are not even allowed to keep it in large doses, even though it's grown on their land. It is insane.
That's the thing I've heard about Canada ever.
I know, right? You expect to be so nice. I imagine a Canadian military tank is like a guy with a bazooka sitting on a moose.
It's really insane, and there's nothing to compare it to in our world, in our country, because it's crazy. It's essentially like oil. And then what they do is they take these maple syrup reserves, and they have a reserve like oil here in the United States, in which it's kept in warehouses in drum barrels all over the country in government protected warehouses. So what we're going to see here is that
Similar to like how we have Fort Knox.
exactly, that is actually one direct comparison that is made in this package that we're about to watch. So a couple of thieves got an idea, and they started seeing how the maple syrup was affecting the country. They didn't like how farmers weren't allowed to sell what they grew on their own land, and how basically the government was overstepping its boundaries for such a silly thing that these thieves found out where a surplus storage of maple syrup was being held, and they stole 18.7 million Canadian dollars worth of maple syrup and created a black market distribution line and sold it and kept all the money.
Nice.
And they never had to threaten a single person. They never threatened any harm. They never caused any harm. And it took over a year for the government to even find out that the syrup was missing. So what's interesting, and I don't normally give like a full description of all of our topics ahead of time, but what's unique about this one is that, well, of course, we talk about liars and frauds and con artists. And of course, these guys qualify for all of those. But what's interesting is in Canada, they're considered heroes. They are heroes because they fought the government, and to some extent, they won. To some extent. I reached out to a famous Canadian that we all know and love.
X-Corp?
Of the starchy variety.
Speaking of OPEC, what up, X-Corp?
I would never call that Persian. I reached out to a starchy Canadian and I asked him, what do you know about this? Although this all happened in Montreal, this Canadian is not from Montreal. And he said, I never even heard much about this story. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, that was not really something that affected the rest of Canada because it just really kind of affected Montreal. But what he didn't know is that Montreal cartel controls the entirety of Canada's maple syrup. But it turns out this starchy Canadian isn't much of a fan of maple syrup, so it didn't affect him. So I was like, well, that is still pretty interesting, though, that the government didn't really talk about it because it made them look bad. But all right, enough of me babbling. Once again,
one of my favorite things that Dave Attell said, he was like, did you know that Montreal is French for Montreal?
That's good. Thank you again to everyone. I think we're just going to be thanking you for the rest of the show. Thank you. I'm really blown away. I don't even know where to start by thanking you, but let's get into it. All right. This never goes right the first time. Let's see if it'll go right this time. Yeah! All right. Donald Kunzer asks, did I talk to Geddy Lee? Am I the only person that's not a Rush fan and kind of finds them to be ridiculous? Anybody?
What's Geddy Lee?
All right, never mind. He's the guy who sings that song, What You Say About a Company and something Tom Sawyer.
All I know about Rush is that they were a pain in the ass in Guitar Hero.
Oh, that is true.
That's literally my Rush knowledge.
I hate his voice. His voice is really grating, and it makes all of his music terrible. I understand they have the greatest drummer in the world, but
It's a good road jam that you can sing along to like an idiot when you're alone.
I don't like it enough to sing it alone. That's just me. Just my opinion. You know what? I got to get rid of this. I keep distracting myself. I got to get rid
Me
of
too.
this.
I'm playing. Let me go back to.
Yeah.
Let me go back to
All right. We're gonna start playing a little bit of this, and we're gonna change our avatars. Where I am.
The most expensive heist in Canadian history didn't involve precious jewels or cold hard cash. Instead, bandits made off with $18.7 million worth of sweet liquid gold. We're talking pure Canadian maple syrup here. None of that fake Aunt Jemima stuff. Thieves made the Federation of Quebec maple syrup producers look like fools and nicked 12.5% of the organization's.
So what's funny is, all right. Again, I think everybody knows. All right, you know what? Okay. So did you know, MG8, that Danny Carey replaced Neil Peart in Rush because he's the best drummer in the world? I think of them synonymously.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not wearing my glasses because my eyes hurt. I read that as Dana Carvey, and I was like, yeah, he was pretty good in Wayne's World.
Dana Carvey is the best drummer in the world. So last week I was in the Northeast and I was in Vermont, and I learned a lot about syrup and a lot about apple cider, and that is what motivated me to do this. Yes, I still have syrup and cider on the brain. Nice. Thank you very much. It turns out it's actually kind of an interesting story. I got distracted. I was about to say something. Shit, I was about to say something.
Have you guys ever had like hot apple cider with rum?
Yes.
Oh, that fucks hard. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but back in the day, man, that was a great fall drink.
I believe, is that a hot toddy? Is that what that's called?
No.
Sure. I just know it as a hot apple cider with rum, to be honest with you. I didn't know there was a name for it.
Oh. What is a hot toddy? Do you know what a hot toddy is, CORNdiff?
I don't know, but surely it's not that.
That's what Aaron's getting tonight. He's getting a nice hot toddy.
I think I am wrong. Hey, by the way, real quick question. I sniped Karmic earlier in the week, and he said something, and CORNdiff, I think I'm going to ask you this question.
All right.
What are the ingredients of a Shirley Temple?
Of a Shirley Temple?
Yes.
Seltzer water and vodka? I have no fucking clue.
Oh, I thought it. Okay, that wasn't the answer I was expecting.
No, I have no idea. So I just
really
fluids.
Okay, well, in my mind, a Shirley Temple has always been Sprite and grenadine. Just it's a cherry flavored Sprite.
Okay,
but Karmic said something that I found to be so odd, and I've been asking people, "Have you ever heard of this?" And no one I know has ever heard of it. He said it should also have a splash of orange juice. And I'd never heard that. Anyway, I found that. Yeah, I found that interesting.
MG8 said grenadine ginger ale. That's what I said when we were watching. I thought it was with ginger ale also.
Karmic says a lot of shit. That doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah, no. I get it. I'm just saying, that's my point actually, is he saying something he likes, or is he saying what he believes the ingredient, like the standard ingredient of Shirley Temple to be? And no one I know has ever said anything about orange juice. So I think he made it up. That's my point. Yeah.
Maybe they put a slice of orange on it, and I
think he's maybe mixing up with that. He sees the color orange from the cherry and the grenadine.
Yeah,
that totally could be. And by the way, folks, earlier today he did a show, and I was not interested because he's been boring as fuck lately because he stopped drinking, and I just don't think he's that interesting anymore when he's not drinking. Something's going on. Something happened today where we're getting the old Karmic, but I don't know if he's drinking. And just throwing that out there.
I will say though, when we were sniping Karmic, man, chat was killing it with the super tips and super chats.
That is my favorite part of sniping him now. Is not even him. It's our chat. Our chat is just so. You guys are funnier than anything I could ever do or be. It is so much fun that you guys are there.
CORNdiff, they had Felicia's voice go saying, "My cooter is all gummy," spelled like my name. They were trying to get us to laugh. They were referencing us in chat.
All right, so someone here saw it. Yeah, MG8 says he spurged out hard today. I may or may not know who the person was that was causing it, But man, they really touched a nerve. There was somebody in chat named Susan who was really poking at him and really making him go angry. But I don't know what's happening with him. I have no idea. But this Susan person really, really caused him to go haywire. But the funny thing is, I don't know if it's from drinking, but it definitely had the old sound, the old familiar sound of drinking.
Hey, Sam and Red Scoper. I just saw some two names I didn't see earlier in chat, so they just joined us. Welcome, guys.
Is Karmic on cocaine? We've said that a couple of times. We definitely think that's what's going on. All right, so here we go.
Maple syrup reserves. Canucks had to deal with a shortage of syrup. It was a tragedy worse than Team Canada losing to the Yanks in hockey. Pancakes were dry and Tim Hortons couldn't sell maple dip donuts. Here's a look at the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist and the effort to recover the sweet liquid.
It was a routine check. An accountant arrived.
So I want to make that clear too. The way this whole story starts is with an accountant. So like I said about them storing all of this maple syrup in a government facility, they have to have accountants actually do an annual audit of all of it.
It's like the Indiana Jones warehouse.
Yes, it is. But they treat this stuff. I mean, I hate to go for the low hanging fruit, but they treat it like it's gold. They treat it like it is a currency.
Now, are they doing like I think sorry, my eggs are scrambled in my brain. It seems like it's not that there's like a shortage, but they're doing like what Africa does with diamonds, where there's just a shitload, but like one conglomerate like controls it all, and they
that
just
is exactly
value.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean by a cartel.
Right.
So if you're not familiar with the term cartel, let me give a real definition. A cartel is a group of independent organizations or individuals, such as companies or criminals, that collude to control a market and increase profits by limiting competition. So basically what that means is they control every aspect of it. They control its production, its sale, its price, its supply, its demand. Inherently illegal, but when you get a bunch of governments doing it, they can deem it to be not illegal. But that's what's going on. That's exactly what it is. They control this like oil, and they have forced Canadian citizens to give them all of their harvest, and they pay them a market price, a daily market price. Like let's say it's like a like wheat or something, like corn. Yeah. They pay them essentially what the price is that day, which is measly because it's a wholesale price. These people have produced this themselves, but they are legally prohibited from selling it themselves. If they were to set up a market on the side of the road that says fresh maple syrup from my tree, they will be punished, maybe even arrested.
So if you buy maple syrup in Canada, it's going to be bought from the government.
That's the only way. Yeah. It is provided by the government to suppliers. Hey, speak of Canada.
Hey,
what's happening, buddy? Sounds a lot like communism. Brother. This is your country, sir.
Yeah.
Your country of Pakistan.
Not real.
What is it? Iranida? This sounds like how the mafia in in New York City, especially like in the Bronx area, where there was like the fish market, the mafia ran like that. Like any fisherman who brought stuff in would have to like go through them, and they controlled the whole fish market scheme thing.
And also like drug cartels. It's essentially mafia. It is cartel. The way you talk about cartels is, even though they might be feuding, they control all of the product. They control the price. They control everything of this one particular product. And therefore, they get to say how it's distributed, how it's sold, how it's collected, how it's manufactured. They control every aspect of it. And that is what the government is doing to maple syrup and oil here in the United States. Reverend Hamhead, thank you. And
That's really funny.
maple syrup, the moonshine of Canada. That's essentially what this is. It's like, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying you're not wrong. I was agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what it is. It's like oil. But just trying to, I might be focusing too much on this aspect, but it's like, I'm trying to really emphasize how ridiculous this is. This is so absurd. And for us people living in the United States, we're not used to anything like this. Let's see, what's X-Corp saying? And they run our media. Now we're getting into the Jews and the weather. No, I'm kidding. So here we go. So this is how the story starts and develops. Okay.
All
And for the yearly
think of was like in the South in like the 1700s was like with the whole sugar thing, because with sugar cane, how there was a whole like cartel with, because the sugar is used for rum and also just for spices and whatnot. That's the only thing that I would say in America. That was hundreds of years ago.
Very similar. I know. I was fucking with you, Corp. Good to see you.
audit of maple syrup inventory at a warehouse about an hour outside Quebec City. The barrels were stacked 6 high, each one supposedly weighing 600 pounds. So the accountant scaled the pyramid confidently and reached for the top. And that's when he almost fell to his death, losing his balance, realizing the barrel was empty.
So the way this whole thing starts is an auditor starts climbing a bunch of barrels, checking them. So they all have barcodes on them that have to be scanned. And he's walking up and he slips on an empty barrel. All right.
Luigi, that's like those the ads I was telling you about the other night, the Canadian ads.
Oh my! Can you? Oh, dude, this is. I didn't even think about how perfect that is for this episode. Can you send those in the private chat? Do you mind?
Yeah. I'll do it right now. If you want to look this one, I'll look it up while you do that.
Folks, Gummi showed me something from Canada that is so fucking funny. I didn't even think about it for this episode. That's crazy. Thank you.
It just made me think of the way that they just show with the thing falling. It was perfect.
Yeah. CORNdiff, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this.
No one panicked right away. At first, it only seemed like a handful of barrels were empty. Could have been an inventory glitch. But 3 weeks later, they checked again and realized this ran much deeper. Not only were some barrels empty, others had been filled with water.
Good
It would take
water. Yeah. So what's interesting is that some of these drums had been filled with water, which they did not anticipate starts rusting the metal, but maple syrup does not rust the metal. So in order to kind of cover their tracks, they thought they were being clever, but it actually gave it away when they started seeing rust on some of these barrels.
take nearly 3 months.
Donald Kunzer, I said it on purpose. I wasn't being serious.
The closest thing I can think of to this that we have is probably tobacco.
Okay.
Like, I don't think you can sell your own tobacco.
I didn't even think about
true.
that. I think that's.
I'm pretty sure you can sell it to the government.
I think you're right.
No, he's completely right.
Yeah.
And alcohol.
It's just weird that it's like maple syrup, tobacco, and liquor.
Yeah. Luigi, show it in the order I sent it to you from top to bottom, because
Okay.
it'll ramp up. I started with the latter one.
I think this is that's going to be a good way to end the show.
Sure.
Yeah. It's going to. Folks, I think you're going to like this, and CORNdiff, I think you're definitely going to like this. All right, perfect. Thank you.
We're finding out a lot of facts that we didn't. We all thought Canada was so nice and calm. Now we got this story, and then what we're going to end with, and wow.
We were actually talking about Canadian horror. If you've ever watched a movie and it just seemed so weird and maybe uncomfortable, it probably came from Canada. Canada does horror so different than the US. Anyway, all right.
I'm sorry. Onto Deadpool's point, where he said the government doesn't stockpile tobacco, but they do stockpile cheese. Isn't that like the thing in Italy? Like, I'm being serious. Isn't like cheese like their major like thing that they like how this is with syrup?
I think I've heard something like that. That
sure.
they control cheese,
right?
Or that the government controls cheese. I think I have heard that actually. Yeah. Interesting.
It's just so weird to hear that in conversations. Like, the government runs cheese.
All right.
Realize the extent of this theft. Nearly 10,000 barrels worth of syrup gone.
Okay, so I told you that the 18.7 million, that is 10,000 barrels.
Valued at a staggering $18 million. Sure, it's just maple syrup, most would say. That's what the group of thieves was counting on. But with a single barrel of maple syrup valued at more than $1,800.
So, a barrel of maple syrup is valued at $1,800. It's Canadian, by the way. It's 1,800 Canadian dollars.
I kind of own a barrel of maple syrup now.
I'd love to own a barrel of maple syrup.
Like a
fucking pump.
Yeah.
So here's
like a beer keg, but just maple syrup.
I would love that.
Yeah.
So here's what's crazy. We have been making comparisons to oil. Compared to oil, which one do you think is more expensive, oil or maple syrup? And by how much?
I'm going to say maple syrup. I have no idea about how much. It just seems like it's way less of it, probably.
I'm going to say syrup, and I'm going to say by 10 times.
Maple syrup is 20 times more valuable in price than crude oil.
Wow. Thanks, Biden.
So, imagine stealing a bunch of it.
There was big money to be made, and the warehouse, located just off the highway in St. Louis de Blanc, Quebec, was ripe for the picking. The warehouse was a rented space, with no security cameras, no alarms, and inside, the backup supply of maple syrup for the world.
Bet you're
worth $30 million.
I knew all that.
What'd you say?
I'd have tried to rob the damn place if it was there and there's no security and it's like, hell
no
yeah.
Cameras. Probably Canada probably left the doors unlocked.
So you're when you guys guess where these stories go, it always fascinates me. That's what happened. So these guys were already thieves. They were already professional thieves, but they were apparently doing legit work in a nearby warehouse when they found out that the government was actually going to warehouses because they had a surplus that they couldn't contain in their central warehouse. So they started actually asking warehouse owners, can we lease some of your space to keep some of these barrels? And they got word of one particular warehouse where some of this surplus was being stored. And so what they did was that they started leasing space from this same warehouse.
Oh, it's fucking genius.
And here's why. Because it was so spread out and wide open, the people who owned the warehouse didn't require different security measures for your particular warehouse section and lease. So one particular access card got access to the whole warehouse. And that's just how they operated. So like you're saying, Gummi, they didn't lock their doors. That's essentially what happened. They didn't lock their doors and they gave out cards to allow access to anyone who was leasing space in this warehouse. And there were more than one to just access the whole thing. And these guys knew it. And they said, let's lease some space there. That gives us access to come and go as we please with access to the maple syrup.
It's kind of the honor system among tenants.
Exactly. Canada.
Hey,
Fern Dog.
What up, Fern Dog?
Let's see. Woody. got some new people here.
Yeah, Wendy's on. She just hopped on.
Wendy.
Wendy. Oh my goodness. The Wendy Pack. Hey, all yummy pancakes. It is an honor, Wendy. Thank you
Yes.
for being here. All right. So here we go.
Today,
Burn
that
dogs.
reserve looks like this, stored
be-
in
they're too
case there's
friendly.
ever a bad harvest year. That stockpile of syrup is owned by the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. The Federation is an organization that, by law, strictly controls all maple syrup sold wholesale.
That is the organization I'm talking about, the cartel that controls it. It's said it's something in French, Federation, blah, 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 blah.
In Quebec.
Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. There you go.
Federation of Maple Syrup Producers has been called a cartel, communist regime, and even a mafia. The government-sanctioned organization regulates the marketing and production of maple syrup in Quebec. Think of it as the OPEC of maple syrup. It's a fitting analogy, as pure maple syrup is actually more valuable than crude oil. The Federation controls the supply of authentic maple syrup around the world and keeps a massive supply of the sticky sweetener in a secure warehouse outside of Quebec City in case maple syrup production is low in a particular year. Think of the warehouse as the Fort Knox of maple syrup. Because the Federation keeps a syrup reserve, the market is never flooded with a glut of syrup, nor is there ever a significant shortage. The total...
That's the argument that is given for justifying the cartel. They're saying that it's in such high demand that it needs to be regulated to ensure that it's stored during the good years, and then in the bad years, having that surplus to distribute because the need for it, the demand for it is so high.
Feels like bullshit.
Yeah.
Sounds like bullshit. Yeah.
Bullship syrup, if you will. Hey, you guys ever tried cactus syrup? It's actually really good. Agave syrup?
Oh, I have. Yeah. Well, I've tried alcoholic drinks that had it in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I used to live in Brooklyn, we had like this like real like bougie hipster diner, and that's all they had. They only had that syrup for the pancakes, but it was fucking good. It's weird because it's like clear, so it messes with your head, kind of like crystal clear Pepsi. Like it's clear, but it has a flavor that really weirds you out. But it's good stuff.
I once was vegan for 1.5 years to win a bet.
Oh, when did you become straight again?
Yeah. The day that a friend of mine cooked brisket, and I was like, fuck, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, the bet was with my wife. And she said there was no way I could ever be vegan, and I was like, and or actually it was vegetarian, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go full-blown vegan because I can't be trusted with the details of it. So I went full-blown vegan. Anyway, all that to say, I used to go to a diner that would serve vegan food, but was also real political about sugars, and they would serve agave syrup. I'm just sitting here thinking about it. It was just so long ago. And so if you got coffee, that was your sweetener, was agave syrup. And you're right. It's weird. It's not as sweet as sugar. It's not as sweet as honey. It'll eventually get something sweet, but it's...
I like it. It's just the color thing would always throw me off. Like, just seeing, like, clear... You know what? Let me stop. Latan, you know what I'm talking about.
Wendy Pack. We have some mutual friends, Wendy. We can get contact information.
Yes. Echo told me.
Have you
or on she's on X, right? Wendy, if you're on X, just reach out to one of us. But yes, we do have contact info. We have a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be fun.
We'd love it. It's an honor. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
You know what I need? Shit. And I'm actually kind of bummed that I don't have it. Is I wish I could play a Freddy Krueger clip. If you guys have never heard Wendy's call where she plays Freddy Krueger, the prank call, it's one of the best ever. Anyway.
The value of the Federation's reserve can sometimes be worth as much as $185 million. Pro-Federation syrup producers say the Federation prevents suppliers from going bankrupt, but those who are critical of the Federation say they are struggling to make ends meet. The thieves responsible for the heist managed to steal a staggering 9,571 barrels of maple syrup from one of the Federation's warehouses outside of Montreal.
She's asking if we can do Saturday. Just throwing that out there, letting you guys know. We'll see. But yeah, reach out, Wendy. Happy to hammer out the details.
Yeah.
We'll have a lunch meeting. Guys, I put something in private chat for y'all to see. Just thought y'all might want to see it. All right.
That's nearly 3,000 tons of maple syrup worth $18.7 million Canadian. That's a lot of loonies. One of the thieves was in charge of the Saint Louis de Blanford warehouse, where the syrup was
I just got that.
stored.
It took me a while.
So the theft was an inside
We
job.
both said the same
In
thing, 'cause that's a lot of syrup.
12.5% of the Federation's maple syrup supply was stolen, and each barrel stolen was worth about $2,000 Canadian. The thieves almost got away with it
I'm sorry,
too,
quick question.
as their
I don't, because I don't know which has the higher value, Canadian or American or Freedom dollars.
You know what's funny? I've heard Canadians say that theirs is better or worth more, and I've heard Americans say let's actually put it to the test. Let's see. Exchange rate.
My chick just called them moose bucks.
Let's see. American dollars.
Ours is worth more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. One
Actually, yeah, because games cost more. They have it's a higher dollar. Yeah, that's true.
$1 is about $1.40 in Canada.
It's Canada.
Canada.
So wait.
Make it sound like Target. Canada.
Okay. Trying. My brain is not like fit for math. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Okay, that does mean more.
I haven't
means
been
better.
to IHOP in probably a good 15 years. Do they still have the thing where they have like all the different syrups? Because those were fucking awesome back in the day.
Yep, they do.
Oh,
I used to love putting like one bite with strawberry syrup and then one
Yeah.
bite with blueberry syrup. Used to love that.
like I got crazy. Wow, I just unlocked a memory from like the early 80s when they had those. They'd bring you the whole thing of coffee and the big metal thing, and people were smoking, like the waitress was smoking.
Oh yeah.
Man, the
God.
80s fuck hard.
Different time.
Yeah.
Offering wasn't discovered for over a year.
The idea. In 2011, a bumper harvest meant that Quebec was awash in sticky, sweet liquid gold. A huge surplus of maple syrup that year meant that the region had more in its hands than it could hope to sell, and the existing warehouses were already filled to the brims. Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. It was their name on the lease when they rented out the new warehouse in the town of Saint Louis de Blanford, about 30 minutes away from the main storehouse in Laurierville, to store the overflow that year. This little town of 1,000 happened to be the home of a man named Avik Caron, who sensed an opportunity.
Now here's the thing: as with most of our stories, I can tell you who the main players are, that sort of thing. These names are so stupid for my American tongue. I don't really remember all of them.
It looks like that thing where the letters are mixed up and you have to they're jumbled up and you got to move it around to get the real name.
100%. It makes me feel a little dyslexic because I'm like, Avik? That's not a name. But I cut this in a way to hopefully really kind of distinguish who was doing what, and the responsibilities of everyone. But we'll see if I do a good job.
When the sugar trucks came to town. And it also just happened that his wife owned a part share in that warehouse in which the Federation had just moved those 16,000 barrels into.
That sounds like when something's really gay. Oh, looks like the sugar trucks are coming into town.
Sugar trucks want to call my dick.
Avik started casually dropping questions like, "Hey babe, how was your day? By the way,
my sugar truck wants to enter your sweet tunnel.
By the way, any idea how many security cameras that warehouse of yours has?" 0 is the answer, by the way. 0 cameras, 0.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part also when we were talking about access to and not locking your door. Also, a government facility with no security cameras. Canada is just too nice to their
time, maybe. What year was this?
This was 2011.
Jesus.
Oh my God. So,
never mind.
Yeah, I thought it'd be something from like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nope.
Holy shit! They just
2011.
had like one Mountie for the whole town.
Zero
They
alarms
just
and minimal
moved them,
security. The Federation had been in such a rush to find somewhere to store their goods that they were apparently willing to scrimp on security.
Scrimp.
The baddies.
Shout out to April Anderson.
Producers often own thousands of sugar maple trees in their so-called sugar bushes, where much of the harvesting is still done by.
I knew that was going to get a laugh. I left that one in there.
Ladies.
By hand. In their so-called sugar shacks, they then boil it down to the highly concentrated syrup. It's that labor-intensive process and variable yield that makes one bottle of the good stuff so damn expensive, even more so than crude oil. A stunning 94% of Canadian maple syrup comes from the province of Quebec. That's 77% of the global supply.
So that's what's interesting, and that's what makes this like a rejection or a rebellion against the government. I didn't know that. 98% of maple syrup from Canada comes from Montreal, just from that one province. Wow. And then that one province provides 77% of the world's maple syrup.
Holy shit.
And in their controlling it, these guys stole from the government and
the world.
And the world.
Beat me to it. Damn you, CORNdiff.
But I guess what I was really kind of just getting at is that's why they're considered like heroes, like cult heroes or whatever, folk heroes.
Yeah.
Because
they freed the syrup.
They did what?
They freed the syrup.
Yes, that's exactly it. They freed the syrup and they made a couple of bucks for themselves too.
In the old days, that supply would fluctuate wildly with the weather year on year, along with price, making it tough for producers to make a stable living. That's why the Federation came into being. The crew. You've already met the first of the thieves, Avik Karen, the insider. When it came for him to time for him to assemble.
So, I'm sorry, say it again.
I'm the only one that keeps thinking about Back to the Future every time you hear that jingle, the bells.
No, but now you said it, damn it.
Now that you say it, yeah.
Also, why is there blood splatters when I'm on transitions?
I was curious if it was meant to be paint, but I thought the same thing. I was like, why are you making this ominous? Like, nobody got hurt, nobody died. And,
For the heist of the century, it wasn't short of sympathizers. Plenty of people in the industry would have jumped at the chance to rip off the Federation after years of stifling quotas and dropping competitiveness in the region. By 2011, there was already a thriving black market in Quebec, though, through which sugar makers sold their syrup beneath the radar of the Federation. If any got caught, they faced ridiculously hefty fines, which were charged for each pound sold illegally.
So that's the punishment for selling it on the black market. You get charged, your criminal charges are delegated to you by the weight of the syrup that you sell without government participation. Wow. So, yeah, or tried to sell, not even that you sell.
So I got thrown off for a second because he said by the pound. I'm like, wait, they don't use freedom numbers up there.
So these guys were in for a pretty hefty fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to see what happens to these guys. Yes. How many? 18.7 million. Was it 10th? Whatever. I forget how many how many actual pounds they stole.
Yeah.
Which makes it sound like they're shifting it by the gram in dodgy car parks. But the process wasn't quite as shady as that. Sometimes they would just sell straight to distributors, but these sales were easily detected by the lawyers at the FPAQ. Those who were really determined to stick it to the bureaucrats had to get a little bit more stealthy. Usually these renegade producers would just roll their barrels into unmarked trucks in the dead of night and drive them from their rural sugar bushes to brokers. These illicit middlemen could obscure the origin of the goods and sell them on to retailers who were often none the wiser. This was the occupation of the second of our thieves, Richard Valieres, the roller. In the Quebec syrup underworld, a barrel roller is the name for these middlemen who broke...
Okay, so he's talking kind of fast here with a British accent, so let me break it down. Richard Valliere, he said it Valieres. Yeah, right. He made it sound Mexican. Yeah, and you're right, Richard. Richard Valliere.
Ricardo Valieres.
I like that better.
I like that way better. This was actually, he's calling him the second. This was the ringleader. This is the guy who came up with, this was the Danny Ocean of this whole thing. He set this whole thing up and he is considered to be the mastermind. All right. Ricardo. You guys aren't Stern fans. You don't get any of my Stern references.
Sorry.
there's a Stern reference of someone saying, Ricardo. Anyway.
Quicker under the table deals between rogue sellers and buyers. Charon needed an experienced.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was something else I was going to mention. So the way that we would call people who produced, bootleg alcohol during Prohibition, they were called bootleggers. I still don't even know what that means, but they're called bootleggers. These guys were called barrel rollers. They have a name for people who transport black market maple syrup. Apparently, it's such a crime and such a profession, they have a nickname.
It's weird because, like, over here, rollers is slang for cops. So, like, they come and go, oh, rollers, and everyone would run. So that's what threw me off.
Ferndog got my reference. That's right. Ricardo. I don't think you're Ricardo Montalban.
His partner who was going to pull off the job, and Valieres was a veteran. He was known as the best of the best among barrel rollers and had been involved in the illicit trade for about 10 years. Within that time, things had gotten much harder for the Han Solo-esque.
When he says he's like the best barrel roller, I imagine he's like the fastest person who would stand on the barrel and like spin it with his feet while going down the road.
Log rollers too.
Yeah, log roll. There you go.
I was thinking log roller. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But just
like in a sepia black and white type of video. Jerry Lahane, no, I talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the show. Hagrid Studios is going to be taking a little bit of a break right now from videos. We will be back at it basically when we get a little more motivated. We've just had a lot of discouraging things happen. But no, they're going to not be doing any videos for a little while.
Ooh, can we have
Canadian government has started to regulate their content.
That's true. You know what? Think of us as barrel rollers. The government has interfered with our ability to show videos that don't belong to us.
Sugar smugglers of Quebec. There was far too much money on the line for the Federation to let the black market go unchallenged. They responded with the formation of a maple syrup Gestapo. Holy sending guards to lie in wait outside sugar makers' properties.
Syrup?
Yeah, and so I left that in there because I just kind of wanted... This is such a crazy concept for Americans. I wanted it to really like hammer it home how this is their life. And that he just mentioned also the thing about the armed guards. Sending armed people or armed officers, sending armed officers to collect syrup from a farmer that was produced on the farmer's own property. It's fucking crazy.
I just imagine they called he just called the syrup Gestapo. Like the armed soldiers had like SS on their armbands, but it stood for like syrup squad.
It's good.
CORNdiff got that.
No, I got it. So I was just thinking on my I don't know why I'm blank. Aunt Jemima. It's like a little pad with Aunt Jemima on it.
Their inspectors launched raids on suspected black market producers, seized business ledgers, checked bank accounts, and organized stings to catch brokers in the act.
So they have undercover agents trying to catch maple black market sellers and distributors. That is how serious they take this. Undercover agents. That should be a show.
They could have done a better job.
Yeah, exactly.
That should be a show like CSI Miami, but it's undercover maple syrup agents.
You couldn't buy a guard dog for the warehouse with that money.
One camera up.
Exactly.
But no.
Not even a real one, a fake one, just like with a blinking red light on it, so it looks like there's a camera.
The toy aisle at Walmart has better dummy cameras. That would have been more.
But you guys see what I'm saying? Like this does. We're not talking about the people who stole it. We're talking about since this thing got produced, since this cartel was created, they have also created their own police force, and that police force has undercover agents who, like infiltrating the mafia, they're infiltrating maple syrup producers to ensure that they are not selling it without the government's participation.
Fucking crazy.
Donna G with the 1999. Thank you. Did the big spenders leave? Well deserved, evening boy. Thank you very much. I hope they're still here. I'm still just out of my mind as to what was happening there and why they decided to give us money.
You know what,
We're just-
Donna? With you here, we're rich in love. That's all we need. But we still take money.
Thank you very much, folks. I'm still speechless.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I'm rambling more than usual, because I'm still trying to
Me too.
wrap my mind around shit. So
Me
my
too.
bad.
Oof. It's crazy. Yeah. All right. God, it's nuts. All right.
The resulting fine.
Wait. One more time. Love it. That's what they're paying for. That's it right there.
Have seen people like Angélique Grenier, de facto rebel leader due to a long court battle, lose everything. She had her entire stock confiscated and was fined 500,000 Canada bucks for disobeying the Federation.
So what they're talking about are people who actually suffered as a result of the undercover police force. This bitch got $500,000 that she now owes because she wanted to sell her own maple syrup that she produced on her own land.
She looked like Large Marge.
She did. It's just amazing. It is crazy.
The equivalent of about 400,000 in real American dollars. The evil empire had rigged the rules of the game and were ruining lives. That's why they were so detested by our third thief, Etienne Saint-Pierre, the Fence. A bulk exporter by day, he was also another barrel roller and long opposed the Federation, supporting the...
So, the Fence, just I guess what we can all say is there are... this government oppression over maple syrup has created a black market and an underground. Distribution unit. And so there are brokers. The way that you go to a broker for insurance or a broker for like a stock, there are maple syrup brokers.
Wait, Luigi, look. I called it with my background. Look, it's an underground railroad.
Nice. And that's funny. Ferndog, I'm still blown away with undercover. That's what I'm saying. It's insane. I know that I'm repeating a lot of this because I'm really trying to hammer home how absurd this is. This is given our laws and our government. This is unheard of. This is crazy. And yes, I still stand by it though. There needs to be a CSI Miami type show that's like CSI syrup. Yeah.
This sounds like a comedy movie written by like an American studio, like the Maple Mafia. Like it doesn't sound real. Like
it does not sound real. Yeah, absolutely. It is crazy.
That's really good. Hillbilly Brains, do a barrel roll. Star Fox.
Illicit sellers from Quebec by getting their product out of the province. The two ringleaders of the crime made contact with him, knowing that, being based out of New Brunswick province to the east, he had the right connections to shift large quantities of syrup out of the province and into the hands of retail. To do that, they needed the assistance of Etienne's employee and our fourth crew member, Sebastien Jutras, the driver. A trucker by trade, he would be the one to move goods away from the warehouse and assist in transporting them from the province and away from the influence of the Federation. It was actually Jutras who introduced the two ringleaders to each other. There's just one more member of our core team to introduce the little montage, Raymond Valieres, the dad? I don't really have a cool nickname for Raymond because he's just the father of Richard Valieres and only really offered up his own.
So it's a father and son theft ring stealing maple syrup. So your idea about saying this is a comedy, I feel like that just adds to it that there is a father and son working together.
It makes any dispute that much more funny. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, the story is like the son lost a lot of money in a poker game to like the real mafia, and then so like him and the father broke into to steal the maple syrup. That's where I would go with the movie.
I'm gonna skip a little bit to this. The guy they just mentioned.
He looks like a peanut.
I hate all their names.
I know they're so stupid.
I mean,
they're dumb.
Kind of a pretty cool name. That's the only one I think was kind of cool. He
Which
smells
one?
like a perfume or a
Ricardo?
cologne.
Okay, so the guy that
CORNdiff. Sorry, it took me a second. That's really funny.
What?
Did you say Cardiff?
Oh, I said Ricardo.
Oh, I think you said Cardiff. That's why I started laughing.
So this guy that we just mentioned was the driver. So what they were doing was they were going in at night slowly. They weren't trying to be greedy and steal a bunch at one time. They were taking a little bit at a time, using nothing but their key cards to get into the warehouse that they were entitled to be in, loading up these barrels onto an 18-wheeler, taking them to some place, we don't know exactly where, to get them emptied, cleaned, and then sometimes filled with water just for the weight, and then taken back to the warehouse. And what they would do is they would move a bunch of barrels and just put them behind them. The empty barrels. To hide them. So that's what they were doing.
Among those accused,
this guy,
driver Sebastian Jutra.
Did you transport stolen syrup?
I transport maple syrup, but I don't know it's stolen.
Nobody ever said to you, this syrup is stolen?
Nope.
You were just a driver?
Yeah, that's it.
The accent with the lisp.
Canadian or Mexican?
I was trying to figure out, he reminds me of something, but I was like, where have I seen that before? And I can't even think of what it is, but I feel like there's been some movie with a character that had that exact lisp. But yes, this guy says he was hired, and so what if he was hired to come after midnight to a warehouse under with no lights and no security cameras, and then take maple syrup to a warehouse, wait for it to be emptied, and then take back the empties. But he's like, nope, nobody ever said anything was nefarious or wrong going on.
Fucking stole Canuck Steve Austin.
I'm telling you, it's gonna like hit us in the head. Oh, like there was some character that talked exactly like that with that lisp. I just can't think of what it is.
I feel like
But Sebastian Jutras,
he's the Stacks from Goodfellas. Like he was supposed to get the truck to get crushed, and then he got high and slept with his chick.
Slept over at his girlfriend's house. Brought the whole thing down.
Yeah. You even late to your own funeral.
had a long-standing relationship with a man said to be one of the business partners behind the warehouse. He said that man gave him keys to the property and free parking for his company trucks.
Just park your truck there and no problem with that. Okay.
Was it a good deal?
Yeah, that's free. I like that.
I got free parking.
Not a smart man. He really...
He got the keys and the free parking from this man, Avik Caron, one of the reported partners in the warehouse, and according to police documents, one of the central players in the criminal organization. What the Federation may not have known when it was signing the contract to rent the warehouse was that at that very moment, Avik was being sued for running a scheme as an insurance agent.
So all they're really saying is this guy has a history of scams. He was a con man. And basically he was the one who heard that they were renting this warehouse. And he was like, I'm going to go lease some space there. And there's going to be a bunch of free syrup. Who's interested? And then that's where Ricardo comes into play. And he says, all right, we got syrup. I know how to, I'm in the syrup game, and I know how to get it transported, and I know how to make money off of it. This sounds so stupid. I feel so ridiculous telling this story, but this really happened.
Outside the rules. Richard Valliere is to the maple syrup industry what rum runners were in the time of Prohibition. They call him a barrel roller. A man who brokers deals on the black market in defiance.
I think of that old song, like the circus song. when I hear barrel roller, exactly like you said.
Of the Federation's laws.
Throwing barrels.
Be sure of one thing, he ate us.
He hates the Federation.
No, he ate us.
Be sure.
Richard Dreyfuss?
No, so that guy is actually a spokesperson on behalf of the cartel.
The Federation has already fined Richard a whopping $1.8 million for breaking its rules. Not that that stopped him, they say. To the Federation, the theft all comes down to Richard. As a middleman in the industry, Richard had developed two things: a network of producers who would sell to him, and buyers who would purchase from him on the black market. Buyers like Etienne St. Pierre in New Brunswick.
They said the stolen maple syrup was in
from
your
Blank.
warehouse.
It was in over here.
And was it?
It was not.
They sound like parodies of French people,
Yeah.
don't they? Oh, it was not.
I like that scene. It was like, is it true? Nuh-uh. Next end scene. It's just like that.
Latanya, you're totally it's
Yes.
exactly the point. They're making it sound, it's maple syrup. They're making it sound ominous and scary. We're talking about what you put on pancakes.
Yeah, and like the way they're showing the photos with like the lines and all that shit, like it's so funny. It's like an FBI board.
The only way to like really convince us to take this seriously is that it was money stolen from the government. It was $18 million stolen from the government. Of course, I don't give a fuck that they stole it. It's just an interesting story, and that makes it make it a little more real, other than saying they stole a bunch of sugar.
Yeah. You know, and it's not, trust me, I don't want anybody hurt, but if nobody was like offed, I can't take it seriously. Like it's not a mafia. You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you, and that's the thing. No one was hurt. No one was even threatened with violence. They stole this, and no one noticed for a year. Like, this couldn't have been a more perfect crime for them to be considered heroes, you know?
What they should have done was filled the barrels with something, even if it's just water, just something to give it the weight.
No, that's... Where were you?
No, I thought they said it was empty. I'm sorry, I heard it wrong.
No, some of them were empty. They basically got lazy. They filled a lot of them with water.
I totally missed that part.
They filled a lot of them with water, and it caused them to rust. And so that's how they got identified.
That's what the rust was. Okay.
Yeah, because maple syrup doesn't cause metal to rust. So I think, honestly, the reason that some were filled with water and some weren't was because they started filling them with water and someone caught on and was like, dude, we can't use water anymore because it's going to make it rust. And they're like, well, fuck, just put them back empty.
Fill with crude oil.
Crazy thing is, they still could have made money if they filled them with oil.
That's exactly.
Oh my God, that is true. That's funny. God, that is, wow, that really puts it into perspective. That's crazy. You're right.
Etienne did buy syrup from Richard during the time of the theft, just like he had done for years. But he says he never knowingly bought stolen syrup.
Did he ever suggest that the maple syrup was coming from the Federation's warehouse? That it may have been stolen?
I never.
It's like they're talking about like human people. Did you know you were buying humans for human trafficking? No, I didn't know. We're syrup. It's syrup, people.
Yeah.
Still, police
All
swept
their
in
IDs at
and
18.
anyway, charged Etienne and seized $1.6 million worth of syrup and equipment.
They searched all the sugar bush around. I said, what happened with you? They said the Federation sent us over here because he said everything was here. All the drum you see over here, it's about 1/3 of what they took.
So 3 times as many barrels as we're seeing in this room.
Yes.
They seized.
Yes.
It was enough to ruin him for the season and nearly put him out of business.
That's funny that they say nearly, meaning he recovered.
Yeah.
So he deals in so much maple syrup that losing 1.8 million was basically a stumble.
It's a speed.
Yeah, speed bump.
It's like a fucking tax write-off. The way they're making it sound, it's like if it's worth that much money, I guess 1.8 million ain't a lot.
It's so crazy to also think that it's in this high of demand. You know, whatever.
That's a
It's
really
nuts.
funny chat from 1738 Creations. Hey, Haley, welcome.
This was the pitch for Narcos season 4. I'm telling you, this could have been a great comedy. Yeah, undercover maple syrup cops. Hey, Haley,
Hi, Haley.
welcome. This is a good one.
Hearts and hugs. This is Haley. What you've missed so far. This is literally the maple syrup mafia of Canada.
Yes, and that there were undercover maple syrup cops by the Canadian government to make sure that they were not selling it illegally.
Fucking Latanya. It's a sticky situation.
I love this too. Also, stolen syrup tastes even sweeter.
Tastes like freedom.
Oh, we got it. We got a request. We have to honor it.
Yep. Shout out to Haley. She went 7 hours today.
Amazing show today. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an insane show. Yeah. Wow. I don't know how you did it. That's crazy. Here we go.
Whoever was responsible for this multi-million-dollar heist knew there was a deadline approaching. That in late July, the Federation would send an accountant for an annual inspection of the maple syrup inventory. And they knew they'd better be ready.
So now it's been a year. Again, like we were talking about, this being the perfect crime, no one noticed anything gone, and they anticipated, the thieves anticipated when it was going to get discovered. So as part of the plan, they made sure that when they stole everything, they knew the routine of the audit. So they stole it right after the audit so that it would be a year until the next one. You got it? That makes sense?
And the way they're making it sound, where like the accountant is like the accountant with like Ben Affleck is coming.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
They basically knew, and they planned it so perfectly that this was going to get discovered. They knew it was going to get discovered, but they very intelligently gave them the most amount of time until it got discovered. But here is actually one pretty funny part of this story.
July 20th, 2012, 10 days before the Federation's yearly audit of the warehouse, and there is panic.
So what these guys did was they actually got burner phone accounts, and wait.
Hey, RTC, thank you.
Oh, Rumble Trenchcoat, thank you for the $10. Visiting family, but fascinated with the topic. We'll watch later. Have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for the $10. Please spend time with your family. So if you can't read that, it says that they're texting each other, come back, please. We have a problem. It's urgent. Are you there? And I hope I left this in. Hold on.
Can I tell you something that's really sad that I recognize that sound effect they're using for the text tone? That sound effect, oh boy, here we go. That sound effect is when you go through your options or your items in the Resident Evil series. If you hear the bloop, bloop, it's the same sound effect. I would put money on it.
How do you recognize that?
I wouldn't have, but now that you say it, I hear it. I hear it. Wow. Because I
don't know if I'm impressed or embarrassed that
I played the Resident Evil remake last year. That's funny.
According to police, these are text messages between several of the accused. Police analysis shows the phones used were registered under fake names. Names of Star Wars characters. Luke Skywalker, Leia, Han Solo. The listed address for one of the cell phones, 234 Darkside.
So they got these phones and to hide their identities, just use Star Wars references, and it gave this fake address. Also, I thought that was pretty funny.
The names may have been
Pretty on the nose, it's
fictitious,
Han
but
syrup.
according to police, the facts behind those text messages indicate a cover-up.
So they're basically, if you can read that, they're saying where they place them and they expect to get discovered.
Lights wouldn't cut it. Whether the thieves got lazy and stopped filling up the barrels with water or simply forgot, that miscalculation would prove costly. The criminal empire would come tumbling down like the empty barrel stacked carelessly atop the pile.
It is just, I just can't get over how serious they're making this. This is like Chris Hansen to Catch a Predator, but we're talking about pancake syrup.
It's the first 48.
I mean, it's just so funny. They take this so seriously.
The investigation that followed pointed to a heist that went on for nearly a year. And for police, the evidence uncovered was damning. In that second warehouse south of Quebec City, they found prints, pumps, barrels with the Federation's label still on them, and even more barrels with a handwritten label that read R. Valliere. According to court documents, the accused became nervous. One of them told
That's Ricardo's name.
police that Avic Caron threatened them, that if they spoke with police, they'd be shot in the head. Another one of the accused told 16 by 9 threats came from people with mafia connections. But for police, the evidence spoke for itself, and they moved in, arresting 26 people in connection with the alleged criminal ring. 2 have pled guilty. All of the others maintain their innocence, including the man who had access to the syrup, Avic Caron, and the man with the connections to sell it, Richard Valliere.
All right. Well, that's essentially this was done before all of the sentences had been handed down. But here is what happened after they got caught. All right. Ricardo Valliere was sentenced to 8 years in prison and a $9.4 million fine.
That's not good for a Canadian.
Okay, so in 2020, it was ruled that it was too excessive, and they lowered the fine to $1 million. Oh, but then it got reversed again.
They threw the reverse card.
Yeah, and so he still now owes the $9.4 million. Okay, so Raymond Valliere, Richard's father, was convicted of possession and was sentenced to 2 years in jail, followed by 3 years of probation. For syrup. Etienne, the reseller, was sentenced to 2 years in jail, 3 years of probation, and an $850,000 fine. Avic Caron, the insider, who leased the space in the warehouse, sentenced to 5 years in prison and a $1.2 million fine. And then Sebastian Jutras, the guy who was talking with the lisp, served 8 months in prison. And again, I want to emphasize, we're talking about syrup.
It's insane.
Insane. What a crazy story. And what's really crazy is that these guys are considered to be heroes for what they did and the stance that they took to fight tyranny of sugary sweet liquids and to exercise their freedom over pancakes.
Good
for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're modern day Robin Hood.
The anger in this industry and the syrup, which continues to flow on the black market.
I had to play
so
that part.
ominous.
I know. It's so cheesy and corny and melodramatic. Yes. But thank you,
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
Gracias.
for being here, everybody.
Arigato
Thank you so
gozaimashita.
much. I have not experienced anything that great, that fantastic as the generosity of our amazing viewers. You are all wonderful. You are all so special and dear to us. We love all of you. We are just trying to put on a silly show that is trying to be somewhat educational, but also give you a couple of laughs here and there.
Exactly.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
That's it.
The videos, Luigi.
Oh, God! Thank you for reminding me. Okay,
maybe don't play the fourth one because that one's really dark. That's the coffee one.
Okay.
So maybe play the first three.
All right. So, folks, Gummi introduced me to these the other night, and we think you're going to like them. So, Canada actually has public. Oh shit! Wait, how did you send the? Okay, here I see. All right, I see.
Oh, sorry, I sent it just to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they Canada actually has what do you call them?
Oh, they're work safety public service announcements. They're work safety PSAs.
Yes. That's the word I was looking for. Public service announcements. Yes. Work safety public service announcements that are just hilarious and over the top to ensure that people are being safe at their jobs. And he described these, and I thought he was totally lying. I don't think you're lying. I was like,
I was exaggerating.
I was like, he's exaggerating. They can't be as bad as he's saying. They are. These are so over the top and crazy. We want to play them. So
these were on television, on like
these were
regular like network television in Canada.
All right.
So remember that.
Okay, so I'm gonna
do the first three.
Go. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. Safety ad from Canada. Okay.
Accident? There's no accident. The company should have replaced that ladder years ago. I knew I shouldn't have reached over like that. And why isn't there a strict policy about two people doing a job like this?
Okay.
They're like mini horror movies.
Yes, they are. That's a great way to say it. They're like mini horror movies. Now, here's what's crazy. I believe you sent these to me in the most. I think you sent these to me in a gradual increase of of insanity. All right, so now we're gonna play 3 of these. All right, so now here's number 2. Oh shit, hold on. They make you do so many steps. Hold on.
Trust me, guys, it's worth it.
It is. It is. Okay, so now here's number 2.
I'm working overtime because I want to take my family on a nice vacation. Soon they get a call telling them I was killed in an accident. But hey, I'm wearing a busted harness here. And the company should have checked those tanks to
In an accident! Run, get some help!
Fucking great.
How insane is that?
Wow.
Okay, now here is the worst. Wait, oh, you sent me 4. What's the?
Yeah, skip the fourth one. The fourth one. Did you watch the coffee one? Because that one's really dark. Don't
No,
say
I
that one
didn't.
for last.
Okay,
that
all
was
right.
what I was saying about with the. So if you're gonna play that one, play the fourth one, then the third one.
Okay, so okay.
This is a trigger warning for domestic violence. That's why I'm saying I don't know if you want to play that one. It's a little dark, but it's ridiculous.
That's our brand.
All right, so yeah, play 4 then 3.
Okay, all right. So all right. Hold on. And add. Here we go.
You're doing a real good job on your picture.
Coffee.
Please.
I'd like some more too, please. Sure.
She spilled my coffee.
I'm sorry, sir.
You fucking bitch. I'll bring you a little coffee. How do you like this?
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Were the kids crying too?
No, they were just like nonchalant. It's like they were used to it.
Oh, that's Dad.
It's just the way he left. Like, you spilled my coffee. It's like he was like, I got something for your ass.
Holy shit.
And you can say you fucking bitch on a commercial?
Yeah.
Wow. This is what I was saying earlier about Canadian horror. Canadian horror movies are like that, where you're just like, what? How am I supposed to react to this? I don't know. All right. Now here's, all right. So now we're going to play this last one. And this is the one that Gummi showed us first.
Yeah. I kind of blew my load first. This one, like, you're going to watch this one and you're going to feel the pain in this one. Oh,
all right.
You didn't put it on screen yet.
Here we go. Canada, you are a strange, strange place.
I'm the sous chef here. With any luck, I should be head chef by next year. I've got this amazing fiance, who I won't be marrying this weekend, because I'm about to be in a terrible accident. But really, I should have cleaned up the grease over there, and they should never put the deep fryer so close.
Oh, Christ. Holy fucking shit.
Somebody help me!
Jesus.
Did he leave?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad. Sorry. I thought I was removing the YouTube screen. Sorry, my bad.
Holy shit.
How insane is that?
Now, if you want to show that, they actually did like makeup work for the burns on her face.
Yeah.
She had like the Freddy Krueger face.
Can you just imagine like watching a like the Cosby Show or something?
Yeah.
That being a commercial? Oh my God. But yes, Canada, you are a strange, strange place. And hopefully, maybe in the next couple of weeks before Halloween, we are going to watch some Canadian horror movies that I have set aside that are just so weird. That is a weird place.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Gummi, for sending me those and for reminding me.
Yeah, of course. It's something that, and these were from like 2005-ish, give or take. So it's not like it's like a long time ago either. They're somewhat recent.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like I just couldn't imagine like flipping through the channels and like seeing that, like, oh look, a cooking show. Oh my God.
Yeah, Ferndog says you can actually get away with saying fuck. It was not just fuck, it was you fucking bitch. And then he beat her up.
And then did you see he poured the coffee on her?
Poured the hot coffee on her.
I didn't want it to happen again.
Yeah, I feel bad for laughing, but it's so ridiculous.
Way over the top.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to send a message. Words just don't do it justice. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to
thank you guys.
Our generous, amazing donors. I'm still blown away. We are in your debt.
Mr. Steinberg, she'll never spill coffee again.
He's helping her, folks. Before we go, oh, that's a good one, Kendo. Shivers is a good one. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Let me actually describe Shivers. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's Cronenberg, I think, and that is where a bunch of people get a virus that makes them super horny, and it gets contained in an apartment building. And,
I just found his entire collection. Him and Argento. I got both their collections like a couple hours ago. So if you guys
there's a movie called Rabid, there was Canadian, like before it came over to the United States, it was all made in Canada and everything. And it has a porn star starring as the lead role. I can't remember her name. Marilyn Chambers was her name.
Okay.
And the whole concept is that she gets this operation where some biological organism that is an animal that gives rabies is living in her armpit.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe it. I'm telling you, Canadian horror is weird. It is so strange.
If I can recommend an indie horror, oh, I'm sorry. You were so
No, I was just say and here's another one. If you ever see this movie, it actually came out less than 10 years ago, called The Void. One of the strangest fucking. I mean, it's just so uncomfortably weird. Anyway,
I watched a movie 2 years ago, but if I could recommend a good indie horror flick, it's called Patchwork, and it's about a doctor who knocks out 3 women and he puts them together like Frankenstein. But when he does it, all 3 personalities are like in her brain, are in the one body's brain, so they have to learn how to work together. So like they can like, because it has like the leg of one, an arm of the other.
That's Frankenhooker.
But it's all 3 women's personalities inside.
Weird.
Yeah, so they have to kind of like work like Power Rangers to work it together. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good movie, and it's pretty funny. It has one of the twins from one of the redhead twins from Harry Potter. I forgot which one. Fred and George. One of the 2 of them's in it.
Yeah, I could talk horror all day. I actually saw a really good movie on the plane last week. Even though it is popular, it's not indie. If you guys have heard of the movie Bring Her Back, I tend to hate popular horror because I tend to think it's watered down and not as good as it could be. That is the exception. That movie is really creepy and really well done. I like well done horror. All right.
I like shitty horror too.
That's the thing. I'm glad you said that, because I'm a snob in which I like horror when it's really well done or when it's terrible.
Yeah, when it's just
like
meh, that's not fun. Yeah,
no,
it's got to be really, really good or really, really bad.
100%. You got any horror recommendations, CORNdiff?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, that's a good
God,
one.
what a great movie that is. That is a great one. And it has that super hot chick who was in 30 Rock.
Yep.
What is her name? I can't even remember her name. I just remember her body.
Legs.
God.
Hey,
God,
you know, be a great watch along movie, and I think the full movie's on YouTube, so it might be okay. Bro, we should do Chopping Mall.
There's tits in that movie. We'd have to edit the tits out.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
That's a fun watch along one.
I'd be up for that
a
one.
fun party.
I'm sure I could find
movie.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's plan that. All right. Thanks again, folks. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. I'd love to send you all thank you cards, or something. Just thank you. Thank you. You guys are wonderful.
Actually, you know what? You guys who made those amazing donations, hit me up on X if you're comfortable with it, and I will make you guys care packages.
Yes, and Gummi's care packages.
Fun stuff.
You all get your own intro.
Yes,
fantastic.
I will do that too.
Yes. Thank you so much. All right, plug away, sir. Gummi.
Forget all my plugs. I want to plug Pretty Antisocial, because Haley's been killing it on her own now that she's doing it. Like today, she went 7 hours. She had Nick Rekieta on for like 3 or 4 of those hours. They killed it. Last Friday, I went on with her, and we went on for 5 hours. And I actually clipped up an hour of it. It's on her channel. So please, I'll put it in chat. But don't even look at my shit. Go follow her on X, follow her on YouTube. She's been just murdering it. She's
doing good
amazing.
stuff. She's taken the show into some new places, and I'm all for it.
Yep. If you're
Love
still
it.
here, Haley, big ups to you, man. You're the best. Love you.
And
She's awesome.
and I'm very sorry that Nick Rekieta said spirit juice.
That actually made me laugh.
That was uncomfortable even for me. Anyway, for me, folks, Well, God, I don't have anything to plug now. Shit. Check out my playlist on my channel, the iconic moments in the Dabbleverse in chronological order. I've picked up doing that after over a year now. And also, happy birthday to Skeptical Robot. We are 1 year old. Whoa. Yay. We started this with just a dream, a twinkle in our eye, and a story about 6 con men trying to convince the world that a house was haunted. CORNdiff, thank you. You've been here since the beginning. Thank you so much. And I have been so blessed that I have had great teammates and partners, and we got this cute little kitten who tagged along with us.
Thank you, guys. They found me on the street. I was a feral.
He thought that we were a good home. I have loved it, and I hope that we can continue doing it. And moments like tonight are definitely motivating.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, check that out, and also stay tuned for a potential new legal show coming up soon with Kaylee. Lucy Does Dabbleverse.
We got a lot more plans coming through.
We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. I don't know what to say, but yeah, go check out our YouTube channels, please. And last and certainly not least, oh shit, I got so many windows. Mr. CORNdiff.
Howdy, folks. Check out gummichainsaw.com. I'll plug it. And also, sometimes we chase what looks sweet, thinking it'll make life richer. But in the end, all we prove is that even the purest things can bleed when greed gets involved. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Bye, faggot.
You know it's not.
That's right, it sucks. Bye, faggot.